Did you know that the reason for having constant conflict with your child is that you might be walking around with the heart at war? In this video, I explain how you can stop arguing with your kids by choosing not to go to war at all. But let me first tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Paula Kettola. I am a licensed clinical social worker with over 20 years of experience helping kids and parents get along better. I work with parents who are frustrated with their kids and are struggling to create positive connection with their children. My transformational leadership principles teaches parents how to create a deep and meaningful relationship with their child so that they can feel fulfilled as a parent and stop the chaos and conflict at home once and for all. Now, let me tell you something about Dr. Montessori. 100 years ago, Dr. Montessori brought to the light of day a silent war that was raging in many homes, the war between parents and children. She went on to not only bring peace to families, but to advocate for a lasting world peace through raising children in the right kind of environment and providing them with education that supports life and development versus one that goes against it. Despite the efforts of Dr. Montessori and the latest research findings in child development that has discovered that children do not need arbitrary consequences, they don't need overt discipline and punishment, but unconditional love, understanding, and emotionally safe relationships, we still find ourselves at war with the children, and they are at war with us and their environment. Now, the other day, I was reflecting on why this is still so. Why do we keep going to war with the people we love the most and ourselves too? How come we make it so hard on ourselves to enjoy life and blessings it has to offer? Now, as I was musing on this topic, I was lazily listening to a murmur of the crowds of people around me at an art festival. And I decided to perk up my ears and closely listen to what people were saying around me. And this is what I heard. Can you believe that Erica didn't pass that exam? Oh my goodness! Look at that poor dog. What kind of owner would leave him like that? Shame on them. Those parents over there clearly don't have a handle on their kids. And somebody else said, that outfit looks terrible. What was she thinking coming out looking like that? I was like, oh my goodness. It appeared to me that the main topic of people was judgment, criticism, gossip, assumptions, shaming, and self-righteousness. People seem to be on some kind of autopilot of negative evaluations about their fellow human beings. Once I became aware of this, I realized, oops, I had been doing it too. Now, this made me have the understanding that we are walking around with the heart at war against our neighbors, children, partners, parents, pets, you name it. Living with the heart at war like that will elicit resistance from the environment, which in turn creates more conflict as we perceive this resistance as people being difficult or ungrateful. Yet it was us who started this cycle by having our heart at war against them to begin with. Now, hear me out here. Many parents experience parenting as exhausting because children don't actually respond to what we do or say. They don't respond to direct correction or commands. Right, you tried that. Instead, they respond to how we are with them. They respond to our energy and attitude about them. If you're feeling desperate because no matter nice you ask and bend over backwards to meet your kids' needs and still get resistance, my invitation is to check with your heart to see if you're truly at a place of unconditional love, kindness, and acceptance, or is your heart internally at war against them? That means resentful, angry, frustrated, and blaming. Only by not letting our hearts be at war, we can now have a positive influence on the children to change their negative behaviors, to cooperate and listen and do what we ask them to do. Now, if you want to receive more transformational tips just like this, that will support you in creating an incredible relationship with your child, be sure to like and follow my Facebook page or subscribe to my YouTube channel right below, as I have more good stuff coming your way. Bye now.